I'm excited for this, Jay. Open eyes?
Open eyes.
Ah, now I know why we were told to close our eyes.
Okay.
Let's reveal. Bosh.
It looks dangerous.
Oh my, mate, feel that.
Oh, that's dense.
It's weighty.
Instantly, that looks industrial.
Yeah.
Like, there is no mistaking that for something that you'd have in your kitchen at home. Right, it's a... Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Something... Oh, I'm gonna... Yeah. Something is going in here. Something's going in here. This is being pushed and it's coming out in pieces. But it's very one-dimensional.
I have a feeling that a lot of the stuff we're going to be looking at today does one job, maybe en masse.
Yes. But this is Vogue.
Vogue. Strike a pose.
God, we're old, aren't we?
Right, idiots. No one's going to get Madonna references. I mean, that was even before our time. So what are we thinking? No wonder Gen Z hate us. Right, should we find out?
Yeah.
This is the Vogue tomato slicer.
Oh!
Reduce your prep time drastically. Designed to produce multiple 5mm slices, the utensil effortlessly cuts through tomatoes in one swift motion, saving you time to let you perform other kitchen duties. Let's try it. We've got tomatoes.
Yes.
On the vine.
Lovely.
Seeing as we're all about fair tests, we've got some big tomatoes.
Yep.
And some slightly smaller ones.
Okay, safety first, handle on top. It's got a guard here. So I'm guessing I'm just going to do this.
So we've lost the bit. Do you know what? Actually, to be fair, you're only using the bit that you top and tail, and then you've got
Everything else is...
slices. I get it.
It wasn't effortless. Like, it requires some oomph. I'm going to stand up and do another one.
So you're not putting your weight into it.
Exactly.
Oh, I love the way it makes it rain tomatoes.
Shoots them out.
Hey, let's think of this as if we're in a professional industrial environment. You would just have this on a tray, wouldn't you?
Yep.
You wouldn't be going all over your worktop. So let's think like professionals. That is so satisfying. You cannot imagine.
We know that the machine can slice a tomato in under 2 seconds, but how long does it take you to slice a tomato?
We're going to find out.
Okay, 3, 2, 1, go.
Oh no, I hate this little bit.
That was 12.2 seconds.
12.2 seconds for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 slightly inconsistent.
You did a fairly good job, but it did take you 6 times longer. Now, if you're in a professional kitchen, multiply that up.
If you're making sandwiches or burgers in a food truck and you're doing your prep beforehand, obviously it's worth it.
Yeah. So we've got some comments from our head of food, Kush, who's a professional chef. He said that this is designed for kitchens doing mass production, so not restaurants. There's no need for this in a restaurant. It's more for events or airline kitchens. Restaurant kitchens are usually smaller, so this is too big.
Interesting.
I hadn't really thought about that. No skills are needed to use it, which is why you got on really well with it.
You're such a D.
And tomatoes are hard to cut because of the skin. So for catering jobs, this is bang on the money.
It's really satisfying to use as well.
Because the alternative is you're paying someone to do that job. So we're paying you to slice those tomatoes.
Very good point.
And actually, on 1 or 2 days, I'm going to guess that that's not much of a problem. But if you're doing it week after week, month after month, the cost of you is going to add up. We paid about £105 for the tomato slicer.
Yeah, and I've got to take myself away from normal home cook.
Yeah.
Would I have this? Because I would never have this, even though it's fantastic and it does a brilliant job. If I need to do that job quickly and well, I mean, I've got confidence that that's going to last a long, long time.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah.
And I love the fact that we got a chance to play with it.
I had no idea that existed before,
Nope.
and I'd love to see if there's better ones.
Oh, I definitely think there would be. Yeah. I think the ceiling for price when it comes to this kind of
Tomato
video,
slicer.
these kind of gadgets, I think is limitless.
Let's see what's next.
If you're enjoying this, there are some small things you can do that make a big difference to us. Like the video. Subscribe if you aren't. Click the notification bell and select all. Thanks.
I'm really excited for what's under here.
like this.
This is cool. It's a carrot with a shaver on the end.
This doesn't feel as professional as the last one. That looks like something that gets advertised on TikTok as a massager.
Yeah, you just take this off and off you go. Well, it's a giveaway because it's called an easy peel, and this removes, and I imagine that this is interchangeable. What's that going to do apart? Is it like an electric toothbrush where they're like, oh yeah, the thousands of Sonos impulses clean your teeth better, by basically just making this vibrate? Does that make it any easier? Just my over caffeine stimulation is already making this shake. This is the ultimate butternut squash and multi-veg peeler. Quick and easy mains powered peeler, ideal for peeling butternut squash, as well as a huge variety of other vegetables and fruit. We have some interesting things to peel and test this with. We have some butternut squash, designed for purpose, a big old carrot, and some sort of veg from the upside down. What is that, celeriac? Okay, good.
All right, I'm gonna plug this in.
Go on. Oh, I wasn't expecting that.
I wasn't expecting, it is like one of those massagers.
Does that feel good?
It doesn't feel bad.
Intended purpose,
Butternut squash.
up front, butternut squash, which you would never peel.
How is that gonna right.
Just
Oh my God!
ah, look.
Oh my God!
Are you enjoying that?
I am enjoying
I
this.
really want to go.
Can I just try it without turning it on?
Yeah. Okay, so it's
It does still work, but it requires the effort of pulling. Whereas this,
it's a lot easier when you yeah, it is, isn't it?
that is so much easier.
That is bloody fantastic. Well, I love it.
Yeah.
I actually love it. I've got a proper industrial peeler. Now, hang on. I read here, so these are Kush's comments. He's never seen one of those used in a professional kitchen. This is the same brand of peeler that Kush would typically use in a decent restaurant.
Yeah.
And I've used one of these before, and it's wonderful. Like,
Smooth, does the job.
is it? I'm not even sure if that's quicker.
Right.
Because this is really quite easy and satisfying, but that's just really fun. Okay, so the only way to put this to the test is to have a race.
Okay.
So Kush has told us apparently you'd never take the top and bottom off with a knife. You'd peel over it. Is that correct?
Yeah, it's quicker.
Apparently it's quicker. So let's see if this is fun and novelty over actually being quicker.
Right.
Ready?
3, 2, 1, go.
Mine might be user error. Done. Oh, and I took a lot of my thumb off.
Oh my God, mate.
I might need a blue plaster. Now, obviously, we wouldn't condone utilising any item in the kitchen in such a unresponsible way as I have just done. But that's why we're here, because we are the crash dummies of food on YouTube.
We do it so you don't have to.
Oh, there's a big old...
That is, you've really taken your thumb off
This
there.
is an effective peeler.
That is very...
For anything. I am fully repaired and back in the game.
a little plaster for your little boo-boo?
Oh, mate. It was dangling.
Dangling.
It was cut and go whether I'd make it.
Right, so I know chefs peel quickly using this. I've watched Kush, I've watched Ebbers. They do it so quickly. But the speed difference between these two and you and me wasn't that much different.
No.
However, I feel like effort-wise,
100%.
this made it so much easier. There was less effort being put in. Speed was about the same. Do you want to use this and try and do the celeriac?
I would love to.
Because that is monstrous. Right, stop and let me try this on the same.
I mean, it's difficult, but it's a lot easier. Oh, so if you go side to side, it's a lot easier.
I feel like you can make more little
Movements
with this. It's a bit more
handheld.
It's a bit more flexible.
Yeah. Price.
Yes.
Take a guess.
Honestly, 30 quid.
£30.99.
Oh wow, look at that. My worry is, in a professional kitchen, the hierarchy is you start like pot washing and then you move up to peeling. And that's a skill that you have to learn, and it's something that you have to do to advance to the next stage. if you turned up on your first day of peeling duty with one of these.
Some would argue the kitchen is a place of high-end banter.
Yes.
You wouldn't get away with it.
I don't think this fits into the professional category.
No, and whilst we've been told that all the gadgets that we'll be reviewing today are from an industrial kitchen supplier where this is for sale, I don't think that any chef is actually using this.
Imagine if you're in Gordon Ramsay's restaurant and he walked in and caught you going,
yeah, he'd do this, he'd do this, he'd do this. Really fun. Actually, in some cases, makes it less effort.
yeah. For people who are less able, like less dexterity and things like that, that could actually really help in the home.
That's where I think it's useful, definitely.
Are you ready now?
I'm ready. What? This is a UFO?
Yep.
Right. It's leggy.
Oh, no, there's a grate.
Oh, I wasn't expecting that. I thought it'd be like crisscross.
You put something in here, you push down with this, and it squeezes something out.
This is the Matva Borgyat Prep Chef Potato Masher Stand and Accessory.
Ah!
The Matva Burjo Prep Chef Potato Masher, which is difficult to say, is the perfect utensil for you to rely on again and again. Designed with extended pressing handle, the masher delivers excellent amounts of force, which effortlessly process even the largest of potatoes. Well, we shall see.
Excellent.
Right. So we've got some unpeeled but cooked baked potatoes. I mean, if we're going ease, won't we just put this in as?
Yeah?
Yeah, why not? And then we
Right.
can scoop out some other and see.
Ooh! That is, again, super satisfying.
Oh, and
A lot of the skin has actually stayed.
there is no skin.
We've made mash.
We've made mash. When
We've
you,
made super smooth mash.
oh, you're too strong.
I was too strong.
But that, I really want to go. I really want to go of that.
It's like a garlic crusher in that you don't need to peel the potatoes.
This is amazing.
This is great.
So it does actually require a fair amount of effort, but
That is, all the effort is going into one plunge rather than multiple.
yeah, mashes.
That's awesome.
I love that feeling. This is from Kush. He's never seen this specifically in a restaurant, but varieties of these can be a lot more expensive. It says over £1,000. So I don't know how much this one is yet. Obviously used to process lots of potatoes, no skills needed to use it, so it's de-skilling the environment. And again, designed for kitchens doing mass productions, not necessarily restaurants, but maybe a restaurant that sells loads of mash. If you were doing this on that mass scale, you could actually fit an entire, you know, those stainless steel trays as well.
Yes. Yeah,
because
yeah.
it's got a really wide leggage. As with all of these
Clean it.
machines, they have to come out easily for cleaning because, let's see, so that removes. The question is, does it, oh! I've
Does
made
it-
it rain mash. You're
That's a
welcome.
spray potato everywhere. Yes,
But
it
yeah,
does.
easily removable and cleaning, which is obviously fundamental in an industrial kitchen.
I really like
That's
this.
one of my favourite things that we've tested in a while, and on paper it's pretty standard.
Do you want to know how much it is?
Yes, I do.
£199.
Fine. I'm okay with that.
Yeah, I mean, it feels like a lot because it's not doing much, but
Again, speed, time, effort,
and the value that that provides you with.
yeah, and not having to be skilled to use it, you can absolutely see why it exists. Last one.
Right, we've been told that the cloche might not be doing a closhy job with this
Okay.
one, so keep our eyes closed.
Ready?
3, 2, 1.
Oh, that's why.
That's yeah. The cloche is not helping there. What is on the top of it?
The handle. Oh, okay. Oh my goodness, this is
Plunger.
heavy duty. How does it go down? It must do, but whoa.
Right, mind yourself.
Okay, what have I done?
You've broken it.
It's a dicer.
Yeah.
It's got to be a dicer for onions.
This is the Vogue vegetable dicer with 9.5mm blade.
Nailed it. I mean, it's pretty obvious.
Take the hassle out of food prep with the Vogue vegetable dicer, featuring a strong and reliable cast aluminium construction with precise stainless steel blades designed not to corrode over time. The unit comes supplied with a 9.5mm blade, but additional 6mm and 12.5mm blades are available, with the option to purchase other blades as accessories to make different cuts.
Cool, okay.
Producing uniform vegetable cuts is guaranteed to save waste as well as labour, ultimately saving you money in the long run.
I get it, because the little onion nubbin, I always have to flip over and then do again, and it's still not very good.
Yeah.
I end up chucking some of it away.
But also, cast aluminium says to me, this is proper. You know when you buy like a tool, like you buy a tool, like a spanner or something, and it's cast aluminium, like I'm gonna have this for life. It's gonna last.
Great, let's see how it works.
Let's get some veg.
We're literally thinking like pro chefs now.
Look at us. Right.
So flat surface, we're leaving the root intact. Can I do this one first? I mean,
Yeah.
I've completely taken over.
Yeah, it's fine. Mind your thumb.
I will. Ready? Oh my God.
You punched the crap out of the onion. Oh, it's not diced it, it's sliced it.
Right, we've clearly done this wrong because we haven't read the manual, so...
Place the unit on a sturdy work surface. Tick. Core, slice or cut the produce to prepare it for cutting.
Can you dice tomato? Okay.
Right.
That's how you dice.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
you've got to put slices in. Okay, interesting. Yes, bit mushy, but tomatoes are mushy in nature.
Fine. We need to slice our onions and get onion discs.
Already got to do the slice. So I think, obviously, if you're in a professional kitchen and you're purchasing this, you already know what it's going to give you and what you're going to have to already prep to use it.
Yeah. Right.
Right,
Right.
right. Okay, ready?
Yep.
In it goes, and okay, it's diced.
Lovely. Now, up the ante.
One,
Yes.
on 3 smashes, yes.
Job done. Because at the moment this is doing half the job.
Yeah, we talked about de-skilling in all of the other gadgets.
Yeah. If you've got to chef level, how much more time is it for you to dice an onion than it is to create slices of onion?
Can we make this a one plunger, making use of the natural segmentation of the lines of the onion?
Okay.
Okay,
Dice.
Dice.
Big dice.
Half an onion, make the most of the layers, boom, you do get dice in one action.
Fine.
So it took us more of a journey than it should have done, but we got dice from it, and it dices very well.
It de-skills the job, and in like a factory line essentially, isn't it? Onion, bang. Onion, bang.
Not necessarily restaurant, but if
No,
you're...
because it's not the most consistent, because you're still dealing with the shape of the onion.
Yes. But if you're requiring huge quantities of diced veg, this does it. So this particular brand is one of the lower, more accessible ends of the industrial kitchen ranges of equipment. So yeah, I can only imagine how expensive these can get.
Shall I tell you how expensive this one is?
Yes.
£190.
So similar ballpark to some of the other gadgets prices, and I completely get it. Again, does exactly what it needs to do. I have loved this video.
It's been so much fun. Like, this is, I think, the first insight I've ever had into industrial kitchen gadgets that we can actually have a play around with.
Yeah, and it's been really satisfying.
Get into the comments, let us know what other professional industrial kitchen gadgets should we put to the test.
And like the video so that we know that you've enjoyed this as much as we have, and then we will all benefit from making more.